My sister exposed her cheating ex to the world by making screenshots of all his poopy conversations, actions and documenting his cheating, posting it all on his wall, settings, public, and locking him out of his own accounts to watch the meltdown. This is not a story about me, it's about my sister. She had been very badly mistreated by a man. And if I say badly mistreated, I am definitely putting things mildly. The man moved on with his life, leaving her broken. Now the funny thing is, my sister studied computer science at a pretty prestigious university and she was clever as duck. And the guy, well, he wasn't. Turns out he never changed his password. Not the password of his email, nor the password of his Facebook account. So, my sister began to excessively follow him, online. For over a year, she excessively followed him. As it turns out, he had always been cheating on her, even when they were together. He had another girlfriend at the same time, and by now this girl was his fiancée. She cringed, seeing them act all lovey-dovey on his Facebook timeline. All of it said in public, almost as if he wanted her to see. She was enraged, but she kept a cool head. She just logged in on his account and checked his messages. Read everything and screenshotted all the suspicious poop she came along. Which was a lot. He was a major butthole. The guy, as it turns out, was sharing pictures of his fiancée, and my sister. He kept it, to his mates. He was comparing bodies of girls he had been with. Calling his fiancée ugly and complaining about her constantly. Also, bragging about his side chicks continuously, and also documenting his activities with them in quite some detail. It was disgusting, but also very useful. My sister, over the span of about a month, built up quite a file on the guy. Enough to take him down forever, pretty much, and then some extra. It was beautiful. Next thing she did, when she was ready compiling all of the incriminating evidence, she logged in on his Facebook, took a deep breath, and made a post she had pre-written, documenting it all. All of his harmful, horrific and terrible messages. The, partially blurred out, pictures of his fiancée, his friends' responses, all with names blurred of course as she's only after this one guy. The complaints. The detailed descriptions of the things they did in bed. All of it. Every last bit. Then, the post ready, she tagged his parents. His fiancée. And her parents as well. She made the post public. Hit post. And immediately after, she changed his password on Facebook. As well as his password on his email. And the phone address and alternative mail to get access to the mail again. She changed everything. Locked him out of his account entirely. Then she logged out. And she enjoyed the show. He was frantically trying to apologize, through another account. His fiancée was having a very public meltdown. Her family and his family were commenting in conciliatory tones. Friends and relatives all chimed in. It was glorious. The engagement was called off. The guy lost a shitload of friends over what happened. Being publicly exposed for the piece of poop he was, must have hit him hard. Hit him where it hurt. And to date, it's the sweetest story of revenge I've ever heard and personally seen go down. I remember her showing me the post, she linked it to me and I saw it go down together with her. Watch the guy's little carefully built up and squeaky clean image go down into flames. Hi guys, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Probably the best thing I've read all day. That's what that bastard gets for using an easy password on all his poop. This story embodies pro-revenge better than any other I've seen so far. It's just exactly that, taking revenge, like a total pro. I do feel sorry for the fiancé, must have been embarrassing to find out so publicly that he'd been cheating on her and sharing pictures. And for everyone to know exactly what had happened. Glad for her sake she never married him, but she was innocent and got punished too. Would have been nice if your sister could have at least warned her first. Wow. This is an epic revenge story. I hope your sister finds a man who treats her right. She found someone very good already, and I'm happy for her. It took long enough. That poor fiancé. Posting her pictures seems harsh, considering that she was also a victim. My sister blurred them entirely. They were impossible to recognize. But it made it undeniably clear that he had been sharing her pictures without her consent. He shared my sister's pictures, too. Passed them around like candy among his friends. It was sickening. If I was the fiancé, I would have been furious and mortified if someone had posted this publicly on Facebook with myself tagged in it for all my friends to see. Your sister should have just messaged the fiancé privately with this information and let her decide what to do. I cannot imagine how horrifying it must have been for her to realize that not only has her fiancé been making fun of her and sharing her pictures and romance stories amongst his friends, but now her mom, aunt, grandma, and 14-year-old cousin know that she was sending pictures and all of the explicit details of her romance life. This is not something that should ever be shared publicly. While a good revenge story, the collateral damage is huge. Why did your sister ever think this was a good idea? This is a thing of beauty. It is the best story I have ever read on Reddit. Thank you. That's a bit too much praise probably with so many awesome stories around, but still, thanks a lot. As it turns out he had always been cheating on her, even when they were together. So, you're telling us that he kept cheating on her, even after they broke up? And even before they were together?